Hi, my name is Fred Becker, Director of Becker Institute, and I'm here to help you raise self-reliant and responsible children, to show you how to create the pro-social opportunities so your child can develop their social and emotional skills to help them live happy, healthy, and successful lives. Let's get to our email for today. Today's email comes from a mother from Los Angeles, California. I'm a mother of two lovely, well-behaved children. Lately, I've noticed that when I ask them to do something, they always have some excuse, and they wind up not doing what I ask them to do, and I wind up doing it for them. I'm getting tired of always doing things I ask them to do. Can you help me? Signed, Mindy. Well, Mindy, this is very typical, and what happens in most families is one or both adults pick up the job of rescuing their children. In other words, when you ask your child to do something and they don't do it, you do it for them. And this starts at a very early age, usually when they're infants. You ask your child to pick up their toys, and the child gets distracted and does something else, and now they have to take a nap, and you wind up picking up the toys for them. And what they learn to do is they learn to give you excuses or have something else to negate what you want them to do. And we do this because we love them. And by the way, part of what mothering is all about is taking care of your child and doing things for your child because it feels good. You want to give to them. The only problem is when you do things for them, you rob them of a chance of learning the skill themselves. So from now on, when you want to jump in and rescue your child from doing something that they should do themselves, I want you to ask three important questions. The first question is, if I don't rescue this child, will it cause permanent social and emotional and physical harm? If the answer is yes, then jump in and rescue them. Remember, I said permanent here. The second question you want to ask is, does this child have to learn this skill or this technique? And the third question is, when should they learn it? Now or later on when it's going to cost them more? So let's take an example. A little 5-year-old runs out in the street. You don't stop and wait till they get run over and say, what did you learn from that? You go out, get them out of the street and tell them about moving cars and how it can hurt you. But if you ask if the child was supposed to pick up their toys, and because you're a loving parent, you pick them up for them, what the child learns is that if they wait long enough, you'll do things for them. And you notice that's not going to cause permanent social, emotional, physical harm for this child if they pick up their own toys. And they're going to have to develop this skill sometime. So let's let them learn now when it's not very costly. In other words, the consequences aren't very large. Instead of waiting till they're 18 when they're supposed to turn in a application for college and they wind up not doing it because they're waiting for you to do it for them. Now the loss is greater. So in essence, what I'm asking you to do is stop rescuing your child all the time. And some parents ask, well, what if they don't do what I ask them to do? It's very simple. All you do is you have a consequence for that. You take away something that they like until they get it done, and then you give it back to them. You're not being mean to your child. You're just helping your child to develop the skills that they need to be happy and successful later on in life. For more information, visit us online at beckerinstitute.com.